place real? That depends. If real is what you can feel, smell, taste, and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain. Pikachu, I have in my hand 2 pills. You take the blue pill, and the story ends now. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the Diglett hole goes.
All right. It is time. This is Infinite Investment Game. I'll talk about alternative investments and collectibles. It's not particular investment advice, but if you listen to this, you'll be a better investor and collector when it comes to collectibles. And today is a special one. I'm going to be releasing multiple Pokemon card videos and TCG card videos. And I'm going to be talking about the top 15 Mewtwo cards. All right, so
years ago, a scientist named Dr. Fuji created Mewtwo. He's a clone of the legendary Pokemon Mew, or some weird test tube baby Pokemon. And with some impressive genetic engineering skills that will make the best genetic engineers just jealous. Mewtwo decided to destroy humanity. He did some awful things after his test tube baby experience, trying to destroy humanity, turning a little boy into stone. A bunch of Pokemon cry, and he decided that, oh, well, maybe humans aren't that bad. Mewtwo is extremely powerful. It has different kind of abilities. It's also a genderless Pokemon, so it's not banging anything at all. It has the ability to shoot shadow balls, spheres, hyper beams. It has extremely impressive healing ability, and one of his favorite moves is Psychic, where it can basically launch Pokemon that are over 500 pounds and just send them flying with nothing they can do about it. They can fly like Dragon Ball Z characters. They can also Mega Evolve. They can use a spoon. They can fly through space, wipe people's memories completely clean. And also, Mew has the power to take tremendous punishment as well. And this Pokemon is one of the most dangerous in all the Pokemon universes. And I'm going to be going over the Pokemon cards specifically for Mewtwo. And yeah, I can fly 25,000 miles per hour. It's just crazy. And as far as wiping memories, it can do this to multiple people and Pokemon at once. Flying through space, basically teleporting. This Pokemon is basically just one of the most OP Pokemon you can really find. One hit Articuno, teleporting a lake, destroying lakes. Massive, just massive power.
first off, we have 2017 Shining Legends set has so this 2017 Pokemon Sun and Moon, Mewtwo GX Shining Legends Secret Rares, PSA 10. The 2017 Shining Legends set has five secret rares. Of those five are 3 Mewtwo, and the number 76 GX being the most valuable one. This is the first year for Wizard of the Coast produce these rainbow foil cards, and has been rising in popularity since 2007. It's a cool look. Another interesting fact about Shining Legends is how they were sold in packs of three. Collector sets or trainer boxes, individual packs were not available. Next, we have the 2016 Pokemon XY Mewtwo Hollow. This is the pre-sale that was really only given to the staff. This 2016 Wizard of Coast award certain distributors with special Pokemon cards known as the staff pre-sale. They were given to stores that held pre-sale events for the Evolution set and intended to give to the helpers or employees of the event. 2016 is when Pokemon Go. So smart marketing. Only 4 Pokemon for this set have the staff stamp on them. Machamp, why Machamp? I have no idea. Gyarados, Charizard, and Mewtwo were all chosen to be staff Pokemon. Each distributor was given just one of the 4. The quality of 7 total. If you're in the market for staff Mewtwo cards, you better get on the ball because they are difficult to find. It's very true. Cost a pretty penny. Also, at the end, I'm going to be showing pop reports and stuff like that. Following number 14 on the list is Mewtwo base set Hollow from the 1999 Ultimate set. Although it's not as rare as the first edition or Shadowless, it still holds value among collectors and it's part of the first set. So, people want it. Being the first of its kind is evident by how, it only has 60 hit points, which in today's deck would not last very long. Furthermore, the psychic attack only provides 10 extra damage as opposed to 20 per energy attack to the defending Pokemon. With those odds, you would think the value would be higher. A gem mint copy of Mewtwo card may be one of the best sleepers, but I mean, it did go up significantly at one point. So this is the card ass 1997 Pocket Monsters Mewtwo Prism. That's what Pokemon means. It means Pocket Monsters. Vending Pokemon cards are slowly rising on the collector's must-have list. Each card offers a unique image of the Pokemon not found on Pokemon game cards. Furthermore, most card ass sets come with the hollow variation that really makes the card shine and increase collectability. At number 150 in the set, Mewtwo is the second to the last card and is one of the 16 prisms. This is one that I haven't seen very often, but I remember this, I think, as a kid. The 2000 Pokemon Gym Challenger Rockets Mewtwo Hollow First Edition. This Mewtwo second ever first edition card printed is a totally different Pokemon than the base set Mewtwo. We see this infamous juxtapose ability, Hypnoblast and Psyburn attacks on this card. Furthermore, this attack offers more damage and hit points have an extra 10 points. Even though he has 70 hit points, that's just not much. Same with the 2002 Pokemon Expedition Mewtwo Hollow. Like, as you'll see, 2002 was a great year for Pokemon card collectors, just because it kind of fizzled out a little bit. I wouldn't say fizzled out, but it was just like less popular and they were making less stuff. So 3 iconic sets were printed, and the 2002 Expedition was one of them, where we have a truly one-of-a-kind Mewtwo Pokemon card with those horizontal lines on the side. Pokemon Expedition set was the first set made by compatible well, I guess to be compatible with a Nintendo Reaper peripheral. Really, it's an e-reader. So the design of these cards is slightly off to make room for the dot code strip, a barcode that, when scanned by the e-reader displayed at Pokemon data, unlocks attacks or allows you to play a mini game or music. With an unknown print run, one can only speculate as to how many copies exist. For now, if you're an owner of one of these, there's only like 40 or 50 gem mint now, I believe. So next you have 2003 Pokemon EX Ruby Sapphire set. We get a truly unique, one-of-a-kind design, unlike any other Pokemon card printed. The Ruby and Sapphire Mewtwo cards has a border with a highly reflective silver finish, with appears to be a shimmering precious metal blend. This is the first EX Pokemon card ever printed, and it's slowly increasing popularity as more EX and GX cards are printed. Getting your hands on one of these will provide, well, prove to be quite difficult to their extreme exclusiveness, especially in gem mint condition. Next, you have the 1995. Another interesting Mewtwo card can be found in Japanese Top Sun set. These were distributed throughout Japan in sticker-type vending machines, although they were intended for collectors only and not actual Pokemon game card. They're still highly collectible, partly because of the beautiful, colorful artwork on these cards. Furthermore, 1995 is not the year because Pokemon didn't exist until 96. Error card, or at least error engraving. These were said to be printed and distributed in 1997. Here's a link for, I'm not going to give you a link for that. They're difficult to find, though. Another 2002, Reverse Foil Legendary Collection. I'm surprised this card is not selling for more. The 2002 Legend Collection Reverse Foils are, without a doubt, the most impressive and interesting Pokemon cards printed prior to 2005. Not only do we get a photo variation of Mewtwo, but we have that firework background and borders just exploding off the card. Literally, Wizards of the Coast released a set only in the US and not in Japan, was the birth of the reverse holographic cards. The print run is unknown, but they are definitely one of the harder cards to come by because most of this product has been opened. We can expect that number to stay the same. Next, we have 2002 Pokemon Neo Destiny Shining Mewtwo First Edition. So collectors go crazy over shining Pokemon, and Mewtwo is no exception, right? Similar to the Japanese version, Mewtwo has a holographic finish, not the background. A major distinction between the English version and the Japanese version is the energy layout for the Cyburst attack. The English version has them stacked, while the Japanese version has them horizontally aligned. In addition to the energy, the attack points are much larger in the English version. We also have the first edition logo, which is Mewtwo's third first edition card printed. The English shiny Mewtwo crushed the Japanese population. These are on the rise. And then is the CGC Pop report for the Shining. It's like there's 6 9.5s, 14 9s. Looks like there's 15 8.5s, and as you go down. Next, we have the Shadowless. Looks like there's 3 SGC 10s, 25 9.5s, I believe. Um, and unless you're new to Pokemon, then the base set has 3 print runs. The Shadowless run was the second and is rare than unlimited, and the final run is the first edition. Because this is the first Mewtwo Pokemon card set and the second most rare print run, it will always fetch a premium price, especially if it's PSA 10. And here's some of the sales. PSA 8 sold for $160. They were selling for about $200. It's hard to even see like sales of a PSA 9 or 10. People hoarding these in their closet. Wizard of the Coast created an instant fan favorite with the Shining Pokemon. These cards are very unique from the rest because how the Mewtwo is shining in the full as opposed to the box around the character. Shining cards are tough to pull and highly valuable and collectible. Addition to this one of Mewtwo's cards where 1 lightning energy is needed in order to activate reflect shield attack and fire energy is required for Psy burst. The Japanese example in near perfect condition is quite rare. For those diehard Mewtwo collectors, this will be a must-have on your list. Here's a better look. PSA, you have 48 PSA 10s, 117 PSA 9s, 53 PSA 8s. So there's not many of these out there. Next, you have the 1996 PM Japanese base Mewtwo Hollow, no rarity symbol. If you want to get technical, this is actually first Mewtwo Pokemon card printed. If you look closely at the bottom right, you'll see there's a no rarity symbol. The print department accidentally left off the rarity symbol on the first print run. It is said to have been corrected 2 or 3 weeks later printing. So the no rarity is rarer than the rarity. This is relatively new to the Pokemon community and has increased the value tremendously of this card. PSA 10 sell for around $15,000. It's only Pop 9. PSA 9 sell for $3,600. Pop 35. PSA 8 sells for $1,300. Yep, you see in that chart. And then it looks like there's 2 SGC 10s for the hollow, but the no rarity, 9.5, 9, 8.5. So there's one 8.5 for the no rarity. These are super rare, single digits in all the grades. And then last but not least, I got through this pretty quickly this time. So here is the holy grail of Mewtwo cards, having a no shadow on the character box and boasting that notorious first edition stamp. First edition Pokemon cards will always be the most valuable because they were the first English set and have a much lower print runs than the unlimited edition. That is so true. The novice collector, this card looks exactly like 5 and 13 on this card, but to the seasoned collector, they are completely different. It's all about the first edition stamp and the shadowless character box. Recent sales, obviously PSA 9 is going for $2,000 now, $2,200. Nice price. I mean, if you want to get a 5, you got to pay $270. These are sellers. Poke Supermax. All these are auctions. You got more auctions here. For the 8, 787, 820. Somebody paid $200 for a PSA 3. That's interesting. $13,000 for a PSA 10. PSA thinks it's 20,000. There's 81 PSA 10s. There's 477 PSA 9s. Interesting. Shooting up to the moon. Yeah, so this is the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and peace.